Hey guys, and welcome to the third episode of the play-by-play series. Today we are going to be hitting up Interchange. Now Interchange is a very interesting map. This is the map that kind of turns chads into rats, as well as I personally find that I play a lot more tactically and slow, especially with how awesome the lighting is on this map. There is no issues with lighting in Interchange at all. As you can tell, I'm being slightly sarcastic. Lighting on an Interchange is an absolute shit show, especially even with the update that we've just had. This was recorded before the DLSS update, but even afterwards it is still not that great. So the dark spots are very dark, but you need to learn to use it to your advantage as well and go by the shadows. So here we are using a SR25 with our trusty old ACOG. The ACOG is an absolute awesome sight, and guys, I hope you enjoy. Alright, spawn next to power station. We got a spawn that is directly in front of us. 9 times out of 10 people actually push back towards us. So first thing to do is basically cover ourselves here. When it comes to the start of raids, it is kind of a kill or be killed situation. You'll notice with most of my videos, when it is the play-by-play series, I normally sit and watch spawns because, again, it is a kill by kill situation. We are extremely open when we leave this building, so we need to make sure that we are covered directly in front of us as well as to the right. But the main spawn that most of the time that people would end up pushing to power station is directly in front of us. Because we have turned on power, if you open up your extracts, you can actually see if the safe room extract is green. You can tell if the power is turned on. So what we're going to do is basically run up this ramp whilst keeping an eye out, and then go on top of the container and basically check behind us to see if anyone has pushed up to the power station whilst we have ran across. A lot of people like to go to the car extract as well to get those sweet scav karma points. So just below us, we can hear 2 sets of footsteps. We know they're going to be pushing the power because, well, they can't spawn in power because that's where they spawned. And because we just ran, we know that they can hear us because we can hear them run. So what we're going to do is basically push to the top of this red container and peek from a position that they most likely won't expect us to be peeking from. 9 times out of 10 people either peek from the ramp or by the shelving units, but we are going to peek them from the container. So after killing the first guy, we know that our position is compromised. We're also pretty sure that we heard 2 sets of footsteps, and we need to push our way over to the car extract before the individual can extract because we want to kill this person. So what we're going to do is basically push straight across the road whilst looking left to make sure that we are actually able to either spot the individual and run and be evasive if he does start to engage us. Someone's getting to the car extract. So after running across the open, I am pretty sure that we are loud as a horde of elephants. So we need to make sure that we don't overpeak and just sit and listen for 2 seconds. Realistically, if there is a teammate, he is going to be pointing it towards our direction. So we do just need to keep our whereabouts. I also open up the extract to see if he is extracting to know whether I need to peek and try to kill him whilst he's extracting. In this case, he was not at the extract. He was standing out in the open and looking directly at us. I actually had no idea that he was directly there. I was just doing a long peek to make sure that we are safe. Killer's up. I did the call out for killer because I had an RPK and just assumed that killer's up. I don't actually know if he is. But with this rotate to the right, I'm pretty sure there is only 2 people in this engagement, but it's always good to be safe just in case if there's 2, there's 3, if there's 3, there's 4, and so on in Tarkov. It's one of those style of games, and I'm basically just clearing the area before I go back and loot this guy. He had a flash. I mean, he had a fucking impact. Oh. Could you imagine having an impact and not using it? Oh, I just realized I was the only one who shot, right? So realistically, no one should know that we're here. or that we've done what we've done. All right. That isn't how... Okay, so someone's killed Killer, because that is not how he shoots. So the reason why I'm pushing through the left, I'm going to go through the container yard and out the back of Goshan, is one, we're heading towards the extract because we're currently full, and there's no point taking firefights if you're already full, so we are going to push the extract. Also, the route that we're taking from the outside and not the inside is the lighting. Interchange lighting is absolute rubbish, and realistically, if we were to go through the inside, there could be Kiba food runners that can hear us and basically sit and ambush us. But from going along the back long way, we also have an SR25, so range is in our favor. Your squad mains Interchange, do they? Interchange is one of those few maps when there's actually enough loot to share around to everyone, I find. Because obviously some maps just aren't enough to share with everyone, but Interchange, there's enough for like a 4-man to get some loot. I think I might reset and get out. Realistically, we should take this as a W. People have this idea in Tarkov that you need to wipe an entire server. You really don't. If you kill 2 people and you don't complete any tasks, that's fine. Leave, bank that gear, come back in again, especially if you aren't the best of shots like myself. It's also a brilliant way to boost your own morale, especially for someone who's like me. Gotta take all the W's you can bloody get. Wait, that's a scav getting hurt. That could, where's barbed wire in there? I don't think there is any barbed wire, which means that someone's shooting the scav. So right there, I am purely just trying to do the process of elimination using my map knowledge. Now, I know that there really isn't any barbed wire down in that location. So realistically, the only thing that could be is a scav getting shot. So if someone is killer farming, they could be jumping down to the extract just over in that general direction, or they could be coming over here. Well, they could be going to any extract, but normally they go to the bagless one when they're hunting killer. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, man? What ammo am I rocking? M80s. M80s, and if the mags happen to have M61 or 2 in it, then, you know, they'll be in there, but I only run M80s. It's plenty powerful enough, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like it, but it does what I ask of it to do. Of course, M61 is, you know, better, but... And a big thank you to all of my Patreons supporting me over on patreon.com/Piranha TV. And a huge thank you to Freddie, Beansy, and Per Fredrickson. Without this kind of support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do.